I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm having a reasonable time today.
I don't know
Okay.
about guilt. Sure. Guilt up.
Well, I decided that since I can't breathe for some reason, I'm going to smoke a hookah.
Good thinking.
Yeah, double down. It's like a double negative.
The body is evil and must be punished.
Yeah.
Me at myself. My wife.
My
Do
way.
you have your hand? Is it? Yes.
Oh, we're live. Okay. I thought we were still waiting.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
wonderful.
live. I just pressed the thing. Sorry.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Descent
Hi.
into Avernus. Couple things. Just want to get out of the way. This is a separate campaign from all of the two school stuff that we have going on. So if anybody is watching D or Kate's games, they're sitting next to each other there, or Greg's games, these are not tied into that same canon, although we are obviously recycling a bunch of players from that. I hope you two are having fun over there. So with
Sorry,
that,
so much.
I'm just going to go ahead and do introductions. I'm Matt. I'm your DM. And
Hi,
Jay, you
Matt.
go.
I'm at-
Hi, I'm Jay. I am a player. Or I am the PC.
Okay.
I
Say
play.
the name of your characters for now.
Yeah.
We'll do physical descriptions in a minute.
Okay. I am playing Valorant. Period. Just I'll pass it off to D.
Oh God, Jesus. Okay. Hi, I am Dee. I play an imp named Kreatia. That's okay. Your turn.
Oh, God.
Cuddle.
Why me?
Why me?
I'm Kate. I play a character, a human named Melody McHim Beauregard.
That's her
Mhm.
last name.
Very special
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, she's gonna get more cursed now. I can feel it.
I don't know. The nails are already as bad as I thought it was gonna get.
Oh God.
Hey, no one else knows about that part yet.
Yeah.
I know. Where are
That's
good,
true.
I
I'll
have
them.
them.
I'll bring them
Salsa,
up.
you're up. Tell us who
Yeah,
you're playing.
I'm Solsa. I'm playing a Kit Whitetail, a Harengon, a small boy.
Yep. And our last player is Gurnt, who is not on camera with us right now, and character to be discovered yet. Say hi.
Hello, I am Gurnt, and I am playing a character that none of you have seen before.
That sounds suspicious.
Technically.
Yes.
I touched
And-
on this.
And we pick up as the five of you are knee deep in your journey to Candlekeep. Just to give a little recap of the story thus far, you all started in the city of Baldur's Gate. You were all kind of, at least about half of you were kind of forced to help out the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company, which is essentially Baldur's Gate's like horribly corrupt police force. Deal with some cult dealings in town. You were able to track down the names of people involved. The most important of those people being Duke Van Thampor, one of the four dukes of the city of Baldur's Gate. A very important person. And, after defeating her and all of the flunkies in her, this dungeon that was built into her villa, you were all able to exonerate yourselves and put a lot of pressure on this family. The next steps of your journey thus far are to figure out what is going on in Elturel, a neighboring city, a holy city, a kind of a competing rival politically with Baldur's Gate. Valryn's character is actually from Elturel, and that's kind of what you all have been working on. So we're going to pick up on the road. It has been, let's see, over the last 4 days, the weather along the coastway has gradually worsened. Dark clouds release heavy rain until the road runs thick with mud. Yet you trudge on, passing by friendly merchant caravans heading north. On the morning of the 5th day, the rain subsides, but the dark clouds remain. Ahead, you see a path branch from the wider road heading to the sea. A raven perches solemnly on a leaning post, bearing two signs that point like arms toward the west. One says the Way of the Lion, and the other says Candlekeep. and you all are pull up in your wagon onto this situation. Let's go ahead and do some character descriptions. Let's everybody tell everybody else what you look like.
Should we just go back in the
Somebody-
same order?
Somebody
I guess?
volunteer before I pick for you.
I will be
All right, so
voluntold.
start with Jay.
Yeah. Valrin is a I don't remember if he's any specific kind of dragonborn, but he's got red scales. He's always got a furrowed brow because he's always angry about something. Usually in I think scale mail. I have to double check my inventory since it's been a little bit. Chainmail. He's in chainmail. He's got a shield with his holy symbol on it, and a sword in his left hand. Nothing too out of the ordinary in terms of, I guess, being a dragonborn. Yeah. Anyone have any questions, or should I just pass it to D?
What are you doing right now? I mean, you're all on horseback. You have this small cart with you with the supplies that you need. Fallister Fisk, the human agent of Silvira, is parked next to you all. What's Valrin up to right now?
Probably just keeping his head on his swivel, considering the last couple of encounters and stuff that we've run across, and still on edge about everything being a fucking demon apparently. So no rest for Valrin.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Who's next?
D.
Hi. So my character is named Creature, and he is about like a almost 2 foot tall little imp boy. And he's kind of like a magenta color, and he's got like a big old like tuft of hair in the middle. He's got he's got the big horns and the wings, and yeah, and then he talks like this. He sounds like he's from Brooklyn. So yeah. And Creature right now, I would say, is just like flying around between everybody and asking them how they're doing, and then like for the most part just sitting with Melody and helping her make her smut fanfic happen. It's yeah. Well, I'm pretty like, I feel like I should just like pass it over to Melody now.
So I imagine Melody is sitting in the wagon right now, but you see she's I think her height's like 5'2", 5'4", pale skin. She has long dark hair. Then she's always seen holding onto a book, and it basically looks like the beginner, like the dummy's guide to being a cleric. Like it's the yellow.
No, it has a title. Say the correct title.
I don't remember the title. Give me a second. Let me find it.
How dare you?
Oh,
This is yeah.
how dare I not know the full name of my book? God, I'm the worst. Slightly less of a dummy's guide to clericdom. It cuts off, so I can't read all of it.
Yeah. Plus what?
Plus what? She's super smart.
Me, man.
But currently, instead of taking notes on spells like she usually does, she's currently working on writing some very spicy fanfic about Valorant and what happened in the tunnels and stuff with the guard. Especially that scene right now where he used Misty Step with the guy's throat. She's writing about that right now.
Okay, my brain went to when I was choking Thirstwell. I was like, where are we going with this?
That's
one?
an earlier chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I just can't believe it's taken her this long to get here, so I'm worried about those chapters.
Well, and you gotta really describe the
Very
sinewy
elastic.
the sinewy muscles and the sweat beads rolling down.
Just-
Skills.
Well, hold on. Let's clarifying question. Do dragons have sweat glands?
I don't know.
No
but
comment.
Do reptiles have sweat
Sweat.
glands?
This is the new. Do gelatinous cubes have skin?
Do they have sweat? Do they have?
I don't think reptiles
I
sweat.
don't think reptiles sweat, right?
Yeah, they don't.
No, they take energy from the sun. They don't have thermoregulation.
Well, but
There
if
we
you're
go.
a dragonborn, you have that human in you. You know, you might.
How much though? Just a little bit.
Well, I don't know. A half dragon and a
Finger?
dragonborn are not the same thing.
All right, moving on. Last character, Salsa. What are you up to?
Kit is a little Harengon. He's a little bunny rabbit. He stands nice and tall at 2'1". He's covered in brown fur and he has just little tiny stubby ears, big black eyes, little button nose, little white patch on his belly. And he's probably currently on the near the front of the wagon after the multiple attacks that we've had. He would have at first, tried to look imposing, like he was guarding or something, but after a while probably would have just whipped out his weaver's tools and started knitting something.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it has been a quiet few days. The last encounter that you had was actually the last violent encounter I would say that you had was the encounter with the wolves in the woods. It was about 4 days ago. It's been a pretty quiet, kind of unremarkable journey since then. And the five of you in your cart and your horses pull up on this sign that is clearly pointing in the direction you all need to go.
Just the way you describe it has me worried. Has me worried that the signs were like flipped upside down or something.
Like, who's reading? Does everybody not read it?
Melody does.
We continue to candle. Actually, Fallister will know.
Yeah. And exactly. And he'll look at you all just to be like, "We're going this way. Just turn the horses. Let's go."
Hey.
I turn the horses.
Okay. I have some goodies for you all. I'm going to change our map.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh shit, there's a map.
Oh yeah, shit.
Ooh.
I was lied to. He said we wouldn't need the map.
Let me see if I can get rid of the grid on this one. Hold on. This is not a real map. This is just a picture of Candlekeep.
Birdie.
So yeah, this is a as you all come across it, it takes a few more hours. The afternoon sun shines through the clouds to illuminate this massive, time-worn fortress. Gray walls, tall, pale spires that stands atop a rocky, outcropping overlooking the sea, and the trail leads straight to it.
Onward.
Yeah, Kid is just going to be there wide-eyed. Yeah. This is probably the second time he's seen a city this big. The first one having been Baldur's Gate that we just left. So
yeah.
He just wide-eyed, just looking up at everything like.
Has anyone actually been to Candlekeep or something close to this? Because I know I haven't.
Oh no.
Kid absolutely has not.
I don't think so.
Has Creature?
The only one that I can think of would be possibly Creature.
Yeah.
Just in your travels.
Yeah.
I'm
like, oh hey, is that one place?
Yeah.
So the only thing that I know, like even out of character about Candlekeep, is that there's a library there.
Yes. So I'll give you a little bit of information about that.
Yeah.
So Candlekeep is several things. It is always open to visitors. It is neutral in almost all affairs. It doesn't get involved with territorial disputes, anything like that. It boasts one of the finest libraries in all of the Forgotten Realms. The monks of Candlekeep also preserve the predictions of Alondo the Seer, a sage whose prophecies have proved almost entirely correct over hundreds of years, thousands of years in the realms. Upon his death, Candlekeep became a haven for both the veneration of his prophecies and the accumulation of all knowledge. You all would know that if there's a secret to be learned, Candlekeep is a good place to start.
Okay.
And you all pull up, towards the gatehouse. When you all arrive there, your horses come to a stop, and you're all greeted by three monks in purple robes: a human, a dwarf, and a tall, very tan, blonde-haired elf. Around their necks hang holy symbols of Denair, who's the god of writing, whose symbol is a lit candle floating above an open eye. And the elf, looks up to you, Valorant, and kind of to the rest of your group, and says, "Welcome to Candlekeep, visitors. A gift is required from those seeking admittance. You must donate a book or scroll that isn't already in the library's archives. Do you have a gift for inspection?"
I'm gonna pat like my pockets and rummage through my bag, but I know that I don't have a book.
Hey, yeah, we got a book. We got a book about this one.
Are you
It's
gonna?
not finished,
if you want.
but we're getting there.
You're gonna just easily just that quickly just like, yeah, here.
Oh, it's all up here. You gotta know that.
Okay.
While like Melody's handing it over, she's like, "Where do you guys keep all the candles?"
It's just like I was going to ask that too.
She just looks at you very, very confused and says, "Well, most people don't actually come here for the candles, but if you go down to Margaret's, it's maybe a 30-minute walk from here, deeper into the town, you might be able, I mean, she's probably got some candles there."
See, that's what I said last time. I was wondering where the candles were.
Yeah.
And
They
is
said
she
they
gonna
keep candles? No, don't keep no candles.
are you gonna hand the book over to her?
Yeah, she's gonna hand over the
Okay. She opens up she opens up to like the 30th page or so in it, and reads a couple of paragraphs and starts blushing immediately. Says, I should give me just a minute. I'm gonna go with my friends here and make sure that this isn't already in our archives. Just bear with us a second.
Did we
It's a good
know?
one. It makes your like middle parts tingle, doesn't it?
It's a real thinker. Did we know that you were right, that you were chronicling the journey, our journey this way, or?
Yeah, because that creature definitely was like reading parts of it aloud.
Okay, yeah. I think I remember that from last session or something like that. Okay.
And like,
Okay.
so
Amazing. Fallister looks over to you, Melody, and says, "What did you give him, or give her?"
we're writing on. It's a book we're working on together.
Yes,
You gave her the book that you're working on right now.
Yeah. Why?
Okay, I mean that's fine. I brought this book of recipes I was going to give him, but if you want to give up your
recipe book. Hey, creature floats over. Hey, we got a done one over here.
they're already gone.
That one's still in the. Oh man. Oh, well, that's okay. We can start all over.
Well, that was the first edition, though. This one would be even better. That one will have illustrations.
Collector's edition.
Right, yeah.
They're collector's
I got
item.
a friend who can illustrate that.
Yeah.
Just thinking about the little creature and the fire.
And like the scene with Nancy's, like it'll just look like pull on and die.
So after a couple of minutes, she and the dwarf come back out, and they're still holding this book in their hands, and they say, "Thank you. This is obviously a work in progress, but there's some good stuff in here."
Oh, see?
Hey, you got fans.
Oh, that's gonna be a bestseller.
And it does, and she kind of like looks down at the ground. She's like, it is technically not in our archives already, so you're free to enter. And like the gates start to lift up in front of you.
Yes. Melody's all like, "You're welcome, guys."
I just think it's funny that the guy who's Fallister's from here, or at least has been here before.
Yeah. He was prepared and not expecting you to give your half-done pornography to them.
It's a smut book. Thank you very much. There's a difference. There's a plot.
It's a fanfic.
So you all make your way inside the gates. A couple of minutes pass. You're able to tie up your horses to a convenient location near the front gates of the town, and Fallister kind of looks around at all of you and he says, "Well, we essentially have run of the place for now. Silvira knows that we're coming. I've been in contact with her. She is expecting us. If you all are fine with that, I would probably personally prefer to go introduce all of you now, and then afterwards, you can probably have some time to do what it is you'd like to do here."
Yeah, apparently the shield's pretty hot, so we should probably get this to Sylvira as soon as possible.
The shield and the puzzle box. He kind of
yeah,
points
forgot
out
about
like
that.
this. Don't forget
Ooh,
about
yes.
that. That's important.
Wait, who's got the puzzle box right now?
I will.
You know, that's interesting character creatures. Like, who has that?
Adding that to my inventory right now.
Creature's like, did Nancy take it?
Wonderful. All right. I'm gonna switch maps again.
Yes.
Not super duper important. Okay, yeah. So Fallister leads all of you towards the main keep. This massive building, which houses hundreds of monks and wizards and sages, scholars, all of these. Just everybody here is doing research of some kind. Thousands of books and scrolls. This place is massive and incredibly dense. Anything you want, you could probably find here.
Yes.
Fallister takes you, into through this massive library and up this circular staircase. The walls of this circular chamber are punctuated by arched windows that are currently they're all shuttered, like closed. Bookcases roll up and down the stairwell, filled with eldritch volumes standing between the windows. All kinds of tomes, recipe books. I mean, everything you could possibly think of is here. You reach the top of the stairwell, and Fallister leads you into this, through this doorway, into the room where there are dozens of tables crowded with specimen jars, alchemical equipment, and other clutter. Engraved into the floor of this chamber is a large 9-pointed star. There is a middle-aged tiefling woman dressed in wizardly robes standing by one of the windows, kind of standing next to another humanoid figure. They appear to be having some kind of conversation. Perched on the corner of a table nearby is a spindly little demon with warty green skin, bug eyes, thin black horns, and a whip-like tail. And after the door shuts, the tiefling woman turns around, says, "Oh, great! I can't tell you how pleased I am to see all of you. What have you brought me?"
I've got my hand on the sword of my hilt because there's a demon just hanging out in here, and I'll be like, "Are you Sylvira?"
I am.
We've got a shield for you that Fallister said that you can help us identify and help fill in the blanks of what happened with Elturel.
Yes. Yeah, I should be able to help you with all of that.
I'm gonna take the shield. I guess it's on my back, so I'm gonna uncover it and set it on the table.
Okay. What Valren lays down is this, for all of you who haven't seen it yet, is this massive green, like a gold, like kite shield. It has a this like demonic kind of face on it that looks like it's just wrenched in pain. And those of you who have spent enough time with it have experienced voices coming from the shield. And I think we'll get to that later. But standing next to this tiefling woman, as she kind of looks at you, Val, and she goes, "Oh, wonderful, thank you. Give me just a second. I want to introduce you to my colleague here. Gert, can you help us out?"
I suppose. Hello, good to meet you.
Hi,
My name
Gert.
is Raman.
Ramen?
Raman, thank you.
Raman?
I don't know why my dad added an N to my name.
Oh my god, yes.
It's a family name, but of course he had to make it unique. So my name is Rama. Good to meet you all.
What do you look like?
I am a
Sorry.
gaunt dwarf. So gaunt, in fact, that you would mistake me for a well-fed halfling. I am very bald on the top of my head with a white beard that is very unkempt. My clothes are loose enough, and it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. and I've got bags under my eyes so dark that you would forget that I even had them.
I love this.
He's doing great.
I love this so much.
It just looks like me when I wake up in the morning.
Just me 2 hours ago.
So Silvira looks over to you, Raman, and says, "These are the adventurers that Fallister has been in contact with. Your names?"
Valrin.
Rachel. Hi.
Melody.
Hello.
Kit's just like, greetings, fellow traveler. My name is Kit. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No,
Oh,
one of
you're a
these.
lot, aren't you?
Yeah, he just tries. He sees that there are all these people in these fancy robes, so he's gonna try and like make a bigger impression. He puffs his chest up, stands up, manages to get to about 2'2".
Wonderful. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Thank you so much. This is with the things that you've brought us. I should be able to learn a great deal about what is going on in Elturel, what's going on in Avernus. Do you have the box with you? A golden box?
Oh yeah. Sorry, and I'll set the puzzle box on top of the table as well.
Wonderful. Thank you.
We what was that nerd's name? Thirstwell. He couldn't open it, so we don't have any useful information for you on this.
Well, I would have not expected him to be able to open it. He's one of the Van Thampers. They're uneducated fools.
Hey.
Anyway,
Hey,
irrelevant. I've
no.
been suspicious of the High Seer of Elturel for a long time, but no one wanted to hear my concerns because Thavius Krieg was widely regarded as a hero. He saved his city from an undead scourge, giving rise to the holy nation of Elturgard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. But
Yeah.
apparently, like the last week or so, all that's been turned upside down.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have reason to believe that that he has cut a deal with one or more very, very powerful devils using the Creed Resolute, that oath that all of you have sworn to protect Elturel. All of you are bound to that dark deal. I wish to prove my theory, and I believe my evidence is inside of this box. And she reaches out and says, "Yeah, absolutely." And she looks over towards the little closet on the table and says, "Jezebel, if you will." And the closet wanders off, comes back with the vial of this dark, like kind of like inky black liquid. And she holds up the puzzle box, all of these little intricate carvings and channels cut into it, and pours a small amount of it into the maze-like structure in the top of it. She tips it around a little bit for a couple of, I want to say like maybe 30 seconds or 30 seconds or so, until there's a click, and the box's horn inlays pop loose, and it breaks apart.
Ooh.
And
Hey, that was easy.
She sets it down on the table, mutters a couple of words. Creature, you recognize them as an infernal. And the lid opens up completely. And I'm going to post yet another picture for you all that nobody out there can see.
If you want to see it, join the Discord link
Yeah.
below.
If you want to see it, join our Roll20 campaign, I guess. That's posted in there, and then I'll post that in Discord for you all.
Yes.
Please.
If you know, you know.
Only the cool kids know.
Ooh.
So this box is glows, and the pieces of it separate and kind of it float out a couple of inches each other, floating freely in the air. Nothing physical holding them in place, just pure magic. And a stack of 9 chain-linked plates, each 3 inches on a side, cast in dark iron and stamped with infernal, float up into place. And she looks around at the rest of you and says, "Would any of you like to do the honors of reading this aloud? If not, I will. I don't have a problem."
I don't speak whatever this is.
Do you want me to read it? Sorry. I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I can read it in that voice.
Yes, you can. I believe me.
Is there anything you can't do, creature?
All right, there it is. D.
Oh God.
Here we go.
I can
Alright,
read it
here
for
we
you if
go.
you want. I don't care.
No, now I need to do it
You're
because
committed now.
Yeah, now I'm committed to it. I'm all. Be it
Do it.
known to all that I, Thaddeus Krieg, High Overseer of Elturel, have sworn to my master Zariel, Lord of Avernus, to keep the agreements contained in this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel in all matters and for all time. I will place her above all creatures living and dead. I will obey her all my days and beyond fear and servility. I recognize the dispensation of the device called the Solar Insidiator. Hereafter called the Companion. In my capacity as a High Overseer of Elturel and its vassal territories, I acknowledge that all lands falling under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend. I feel like Creature has his his little teeny glasses on now.
Yeah, he's
And
got
he's
the
like-
reading glasses and is really
Yeah.
getting into it.
Yeah, he does the whole do all the lenses and shit. I acknowledge that all lands falling under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Elturel are also considered forfeit. I further recognize that this dispensation will last 50 years, after which the Companion will return whence it came, taking Elturel and its oath-bound defenders with it. That is Zariel's wish. All this is my everlasting pledge. Hey, this is a pledge to. This is a whole lot of stuff.
That is a contract. Sylvira says, looking over at you.
That's fun.
Krieg was working directly for Zariel, and this is the proof that I needed.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Zariel died decades ago in the first run to hell.
What if she didn't die?
It don't look like she's dead.
That
It's
doesn't
just gonna
check
be like
out.
that was a lot of big words, and I don't know a lot of them, but it didn't sound very good.
Dispensation.
Valoran, you recognize a lot of things from that. You know what the companion is.
Yeah.
So for everybody else, the companion is essentially this kind of artificial sun that appeared in the sky after Thaddeus Krieg during these undead attacks that were happening outside of Elturel about 50, 60 years ago. With enough fervent prayer, he was able to summon this thing, and the heavens sent them an angel, Zariel, who walked into Avernus, and with this army of paladins that, upon their return, would become christened as the Hell Riders. So this artificial sun has been floating in the sky high above Elturel, protecting you from demons and undead and all kinds of these kind of evil influences that would creep in because there's this massive holy beacon flying in the sky.
Yeah, none of this makes sense.
Yeah.
Zariel was a force of good and literally took the Hell Riders to stop any kind of demon invasion, and now you're telling me in the past week I've found out that Krieg is a demon and has made a pact with them, and not only that, but one of our saviors that helped Elturel to where it's at also just happened to be corrupted.
Well,
Are we the bad guys?
Sylvira looks at you, Valerie, and she kind of sits back on one of the tables with, gets a little bit more comfy and kind of just looks at you and says, and I think it's possible that the version of the events that you understand is a little bit incorrect.
I was gonna say, you could say it's all a lie.
Yes.
By
the way, not to be pedantic, but I assume, I'm hoping that all of you will spend some time researching this. There is a difference between devils and demons, and Krieg is a devil. And I only wish to remind you all of that because the devils and demons fight constantly. The blood war is eternal and rages constantly in Avernus.
I
It is
love it.
it is an unending battlefield,
Yeah,
and that's where your city is.
I'm
Demon
sitting down.
gang. Creatures all demon gang. No offense to, Thaddeus Creek. No offense. Offense to Thabby. To Zabby.
So what does this mean? I mean, Elturel's gone, all for some stupid fucking contract.
So what this means is that Krieg was responsible for the companion being there in the first place. Krieg was partially responsible for Zariel's fall, and Krieg's actions have cursed your entire people.
Yeah,
Your city has been transported into the hells, not as a warning or a threat, but as collateral.
Yeah, is in the terms of this contract. Like, this sucks. We thought that that the companion was great. That we have this dome, this protection from all evil, and we had a nice prosperous time in Elturel. And turns out it is all for naught. It was a ticking time bomb that all of this was going to happen eventually.
Yeah, well, you did for like 50 years, and then you're fucked. You have those 50 years.
Well, it's not. It is possible that it may not be too late to save Elturel. I don't know the details of how they've brought the city into Avernus. I don't know what exactly it means, but if there is a way to retrieve that city, if there's a way to do that, I can probably get all of you there.
If there's a way to save Elturel, I'd love to do that. If there's a way to catch Krieg, that is my ultimate goal right now. Saving Elturel is that's icing on top of the cake at this point. He needs to pay.
I agree. We will bring this evildoer to justice.
This is a really good plot point. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
We're about to go back home. I have these friends that are trying to do something real important. It's gonna be great. Valorant's gonna choke some more people.
I will remind you above table. You did murder Krieg.
Okay, yeah. So I remember we killed.
Well, yeah.
I thought was
No.
a lookalike of Krieg or some kind of manifestation of Krieg. I wasn't sure if that was actually Krieg.
His body melted into goop.
That's
so
true.
I thought it was like
My
like a shadow
interpretation.
clone.
Yeah, it was a doppelganger or something. Like it wasn't actually Krieg, just a stand-in or something.
Some kind of simulacrum or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to answer
Cool.
that question.
Yeah.
And Silvira looks over at the shield sitting on the table, and she goes, "This is a symbol of good's triumph over evil. Gazing at such beauty, one can easily overlook the terrible forces bound within it. It is my understanding that there are two spirits bound inside of the shield. An angel whose name is not in any of the records that I have found, and another, Gargoth, though he calls himself the Hidden Lord, a pit fiend sent by Asmodeus to corrupt mortals on the material plane, and there it amassed such a following as to rival that of the gods. This shield has the power to corrupt everything around it. My theory is that this shield is largely responsible for the rash of violent crime, murders, cultists, all of the things in Baldur's Gate that, some of the things that you all have experienced, is my understanding."
We cleaned up house though.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a request of you. I mean, a request. What you all wish to do with the shield is up to the five of you. You could leave it here with me, or you could do anything else you want with it. I don't personally want to keep that here because it is a beacon that will summon great evils to this place. It needs to be locked away in an extra dimensional space of some kind, away from corruptible souls. But what you all wish to do with it is up to you.
What if we took it back to the source? Take it down to hell with us.
Valrid, you get a message. You hear
Where?
inside your brain.
Like a text message, Discord. You got-
Somebody hit up your DM.
No, inside of
Somebody
in your
DM.
brain, in your head, you hear,
Mm-hmm.
"Take me to the 9 hells, and I will swear to serve you faithfully as both a guide and an advisor."
Boy, cursed items, yay!
Yay, gotta love it.
I mean, at this point, I'll probably say this multiple times. We'll take all the help that we can get. So yeah, I'm fine with taking
Oh God.
the shield. They
I love
they don't
that.
know that I heard this, but yeah, I think I'm the only surviving member that has heard from the shield at this point. So yeah, that's fine.
That is true.
hmm
That is true.
Mimu, bro. Mimu.
hmm
So I mean, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I don't want anything else bad to happen up here on the surface like it happened to Elturel. So if this shield is a beacon, then I'll take it so that nothing else comes back up here.
She nods. She
I
looks
think-
around it. She looks around at the rest of you and says, "I've heard a lot from this one, but what about you three?"
I mean, he's real passionate about it, so whatever. And he creature just floats over to Valorant.
Oh, he's like,
Well,
I
that was
gotta
an easy sell.
No, he's all, I gotta continue the Valorant saga. The Valorant ventures.
The at Valoranters.
The Valiant Valorant.
The Valiant Valorant.
Yes.
Valiant Valorant
Write
ventures.
that down. Write that down.
So she's already writing this scene but everyone's super fucking ripped.
Kit goes home because he doesn't want to go to hell. Kidding.
And she looks down at you next, Kit.
Kit will say there are people, innocent people who need help. It's our job to be heroes. And he hefts his battle axe that is as big as him, and he's like, we will not stop until they are free.
God, I love you.
As you
You
guys
know-
have been talking this whole time, Raman has just been kind of nodding off or closing his eyes and leaning back. And as soon as you finish your little thing, you can see him visibly roll his eyes.
I love him. I love him.
And she
so
looks
much.
over to you next, Robin, and says, "Would you travel with these adventurers?"
Oh, I thought that was the plan already. Didn't we
Okay.
talk about this last week?
I'm just making sure we're on the same
Oh.
page. No last
Yeah.
minute,
Yeah.
changes in
No.
plans.
No, it's part of the job. Comes with the territory. I'll do it.
Kit's like, welcome aboard, and he holds out his little paw to shake.
I reach my little arm out and just dangle it loosely.
Kit shakes with a surprisingly firm handshake grip.
I fall over.
Creature's gonna come over and
Okay.
just be like, "Hey, you look like you're hungry. You want a little gummy?" And he holds up a good berry.
Sure.
You look like shit.
I take the good berry and I pretend to eat it a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
put it in
Really
my
chew
pocket.
it. Or you can hold it under your tongue for 20 seconds.
Yep. So good.
Let it dissolve on your tongue.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Great.
Well,
Okay.
and Sylvia looks around to everybody and says, "Well, I'm not going to send you into this situation unprepared. I have some things I can do to help you. first off, and she reaches around. She turns around and walks towards a desk on the other side of the room and picks up this rolled up kind of a piece of paper and brings it over to you. It says, "This may not be entirely reliable. This is a map of Avernus, but its creator went mad while making it. So do with that what you will. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm going to grab the map that I forgot to upload."
Do we know why he went mad? Is it because of the map, or was it just like a weird accidental coincidence thing?
I mean, Avernus is
Maybe it was like
it's not a pleasant place.
Yeah, this is a land of great evil and violence and madness. I mean, it is an uncomfortable place to live.
It's like
it's like the war concert.
hell.
I fully assume that Melody has no fucking clue what Avernus is.
Oh my god, she's
Just
just
like,
gonna win. Oh my god, she's
She's
accidentally gonna go to hell.
Yeah, like that.
All right, so
it's the Always Sunny thing.
I posted something in the Discord. It is a map of Avernus.
Ooh.
I like how if you look on the left, you can see Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness.
Ooh, yeah. See?
Oh, that's Sauron?
Right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You definitely have some of the Oblivion gates in there too.
Right?
Yes.
I don't
Knew I
recognize
should've
any.
Made a samurai named Jack.
Yeah. And I have one more thing that I need to do.
The fucking moon presence hanging out on this map.
I am hesitant to give a bunch of money to people that I've met 10 minutes ago. But for what you all are walking into, I think that you need to be prepared. And she walks back over to that same desk that she pulled the scroll from, and she pulls a large bag out of it. And she brings it over the table and drops it in front of you. And says, there is, I gotta do my math here, sorry. There are 300 pieces of platinum in this bag.
Whoa. That's a lot of pieces.
Damn.
So that's another, what, there's 5 of you?
60 apiece.
That is 500 gold? No, 600 gold a person.
Yeah.
Bro, we're stacked.
We're so fucking rich. How much was it? 600?
Mm-hmm.
That paper.
I think at this point, Raman is like standing upright for the first time since you've met him, and is like eyeing you all with a very serious look on his face. That's it.
600.
Like,
Getting ready to roll the pocket.
this is.
Is he getting some of it or no?
Oh no, he's already. I'm already set. This is for y'all, I think.
No, that is part of that. Takes part of that money because you only have the magic item that you started with, right?
Yeah. Let's go with that. I think so. Yeah.
You should. Yeah, I don't think you have any like excessive money or anything like that. So,
No,
and Silvira will begin speaking and say, I would recommend that you all take a day or two, stay here, spend some time in the library, spend some time in the stacks, learn about Avernus, do some research on the fiends that live there, devils, demons. We have a lot of information about those things here. What that's going to mean above table is that in between this session and next, you all can feel free to look at the monster manual or the DMG and look up as much stuff about the culture of devils and demons, because it is fucking wild and there's a lot of it. But I could not possibly explain it all in one session.
Oh, that's fine. That just means.
Oh man,
got
that's what I was
homework.
waiting for.
We'll get to that.
It's just a chapter. We sit down for a session. It's just story time as Matt reads the DM to us.
But this will let you all.
need.
This will give you all as characters information to know what you're walking into. Prepare your spells. Prepare whatever it is that you think you might need before you're walking into this.
I have to imagine Matt just opens up and just in the beginning, in the first age, when the shadows first lengthen.
I'm just gonna start in the
One
table of contents
stood.
and read off everything.
Yeah.
Table of contents.
Oh man, I found where the demons are in the monster manual, and just so you know, the Bone Devil is not on page 69.
Aw.
It's on page
Oh.
68. So
Who's on
Aw,
69?
we were this close to
Wow.
greatness.
Wow.
But who's on 69? This is the important question
Yeah,
here.
who is on 69?
sorry, my bad. Horned Devil.
There we go.
That's better.
Ah,
Bonk.
get
Go
it.
he went to he went to horny hell.
The Imp.
Yeah,
Hell.
creature.
Spines Devil, yeah.
Hey.
There's a couple of them on that page, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, and then
Mm.
Silvira speaks
I'm in
again.
69.
There's a little bit more, and then above table I have a little bit more for you all, and then we can goof off for a little bit. So Silvira again says, I have a colleague of mine, a wizard named Traxagor. He lives in a tower 20 miles from here. I've loaned him some spell books. He owes me a favor. I can have you delivered safely to his tower, and he can use his magic to take you straight to Elturel. Even more importantly, Traxagor is looking after an old friend of mine, someone with a history of battling devils in the Nine Hells, and I think you'll enjoy her company very much. Her name is Lulu.
Lulu. I had a friend named Lulu.
Yeah?
Really?
Creature knows
What a
everybody.
coincidence.
Yeah. You think it's the same Lulu?
What was yours like?
Guys.
Huh?
What was yours like?
Lulu was a goat.
No. Different Lulu.
Yeah.
This
That would have
goat
been a
knows
very,
lot about
very funny
Avernus.
coincidence, though. All right. Well, if you all, as I said, feel free, take a couple of days here, do some research, go down to the scroll shops and the armory, get some equipment if you need it, whatever. But understand that what you're doing is very dangerous, and you are all extremely brave and have questionable intelligence for agreeing to it, but I appreciate it. Hopefully you all can save Elturel and find out what's going on in Baldur's Gate.
It just puffs his chest and he's like, leave it to us. We'll leave no stone unturned.
You know, I
Yeah.
love your attitude.
Ramen
like,
shrivels
"Thank
back
you."
up, just like, ugh.
Keep that where you're going, because you'll need it down
We
there.
definitely got a lot of enthusiasm between that one and that one. I put at Valorant and Kit. And like look over at the new guy and be like, maybe not that one.
Ramen, I forgot to tell you this. Add a sending stone to your inventory.
Okay.
You can use this to reach Silvira once per day.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was looking at my inventory, and once we're done talking here, we don't have to role play it, but I would make a call with my sending stone to Rhea to let her know. Oh, hey, just going to
You know.
Avernus, Krieg. I'd let her know about all the shit that's gone down. Krieg
Trying to
turns out
kill
was
Krieg.
bad.
You just at the beginning of it, this text message is going to take a couple of days.
Yeah,
You get 25 words.
I
Yeah.
said
Oh,
like
God.
a text message, and then it just says 1 of 73.
Yes, it's like Twitter when you have too many
Oh,
characters.
God.
Yeah.
Say, like,
Yeah,
It's all like in T9 speak too. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Rhea going to Avernus, a thread.
Okay. And with that, team, you all have some freedom. You can go down, we can do some shopping. You can spend some time in the library. You can wander around. There's some pubs in town. I mean, there's pretty much anything you want. It's a small town.
We're going shopping.
Yeah. So I have some idea for like what I want to do to prep for this. One, I might want to swap out some of my spells. since I have a little bit of time. But is there any way that I get my longsword upgraded to, in particular, like combat demons or devils? I forget. Devils. That's what you said we're going to be fighting.
Well,
like,
but again, and she did point this out.
There.
This is a battlefield,
right?
So expect to see everything down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was more thinking along the lines of like if I could get, and maybe this is how it gets worked into like a +1 or +2 longsword, but actually getting like runes of like protecting or something engraved into the sword. Like I like the idea of like branding smite or whatnot being built in, but not every single attack. Like I think that's cool to like have a holy sword of some sort, but yeah, I don't know if we'd have to like work out mechanics on that, but that like I am in the mindset of preparing for offense and like being ready for that. I don't know if I would be very.
Here's the only thing I'll say above table about that is look at how much money you have and kind of plan around that. Some of that fun stuff can probably be worked in down the road, but again, above table, you're looking at probably some +1 weapons where you're going, that kind of thing here.
Yeah, I don't remember how much like shopping does, and I never know like, oh, I want exactly this item. It's usually like what's in front of me, and then I'll figure out how I'm spending my money that way. So yeah. But that's kind of like where I'm at headspace and goals before heading to down to hell.
Melody's gonna want to go to the library to see if she can figure out who published her book. not the smutty book, but her
sure,
yeah.
The actual book.
Yeah.
The
actual book. Yeah. Because she can't understand why she's not such a great healer, and she wants them to help her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is creature, Kit, Brahmin? What would you all like to do? And we can we'll get to everybody.
I feel like creature is going to go because he knows he's going back to hell, and he knows that his shit doesn't work in hell. So he's gonna be like, okay, like I'm gonna go to the library and like try to learn some new spells or like prepare some new spells. I'm like, I can try this new one. My master always uses this one. Maybe I can try it.
Okay, so to the library.
Mm-hmm.
Kit, what you got?
And maybe get like those like freaking like fire like those little like the fire blankie. So if you stop, drop, and roll, it'll be easier. Like get everybody some of
weighted
those,
blankets,
or like some fire resistant shit. Like he's like, oh man, everybody's gonna be so hot and burning up.
You've been here before. Give me a history or.
God, history's not great.
Yeah, give me a history.
Right. I believe in you. God, here we go. Let's see. Please. Oh God, I almost was 16, but it's a 2.
A 2 plus what? Plus 0?
It was 3 minus 1.
Oh, God. Yeah, you're lost, man.
Oh man.
This place doesn't look anything like the last time you were here.
Where the hell's the library? Does he even have hold on, let me check if he has locate object or if I took that off. Oh, I do have locate object. I'm gonna locate Melody's one of Melody's books.
Yes.
You're gonna locate one of Melody's books. All right. Melody is like 6 feet away from you. You're drawn to the book that she's holding.
But that too, he's like all turned around. He's probably like floating back, like upside down, like I don't know where I am.
Is creature like anxious about going back to Avernus? Because that could be the excuse.
Maybe, but he's like, It has been a while. It has been a while since he's come home. Very long time. I don't think he's ever been back since, because he got a master and he stayed there, and this is his first time going back after, like, being done with his master. So he's stressed, probably.
No.
What's Kit thinking?
So Kit, upon being told that the library is a repository of knowledge, is going to very quickly inquire as to whether or not there are any picture books that would tell him the history of the Nine Hells. And upon realizing that that's probably not going to work, he will instead follow Valorant to go to the armory.
Please let there be a picture
Okay,
book.
you know what?
Please.
How can I make this stupid? All right, give me a persuasion if you're gonna ask somebody, or investigation.
I was gonna
I'm
say, they don't need to persuade to come with me.
Yeah,
I'll carry him.
I'm shit at both, so let's try persuasion. He's just gonna
Go.
he's just gonna like tug on the skirts of one of the librarians and ask them. And that is a I had on advantage on by accident. That is a 6 - 1. That's a 5.
Oh, and
you're rolling
and you,
high.
this Jesus Christ. You tug out on the robes of the closest person to you, and this kind of like elderly human woman looks down and she goes, "Oh, hello there, sweetie. What can I help you with today?"
Hello there, nice lady. I'm trying to find any books that could help me learn things, preferably in the picture format. I'm supposed to learn about, and he just looks back over at like one of the things on the table. The Nine Hells.
Oh, and you're looking for I don't think I've got much in the way of picture books there, sweetie. I mean, I've got, and she kind of points at this like massive bookshelf, and she says, I've got a lot of children's books here, but I don't think I've got anything, with a bunch of pictures on the hells.
He like his ears sort of like droop, and he's just like, okay.
And she kind of looks at me and says, "You know what? Hold on just a minute here, honey." And she kind of hobbles off, but it's gonna take her a minute because she's slow. And she disappears into this office, and she comes back a couple of minutes later, and she brings out a book, and she says, "This is my pappy gave this to me when I was a little kid, and I kind of always held on to it, but you have an alarmingly specific request, and I've got a copy of it, so I figure it'll be fine." She hands it to you, and you flip it open.
Yep. What is it?
It is a very loose interpretation of kind of the cosmology of the gods. So it's not exactly what you're looking for, but maybe it could be helpful for you.
The children's illustrated Bible.
Yeah, basically.
Woo.
Proselyte.
And it does have a little bit of information with these very confusing maps that you'll probably have to have somebody else read, of the kind of like physical, metaphysical layout of how the planes intertwine, and all of these things kind of overlap with each other, but are also spread out in this kind of like giant spider web tree situation.
Kit's face will light up as he gets the book. He's like, "Thank you very much, nice lady." And he just,
"You're welcome, honey."
Just runs up and gives her a hug.
Oh, you're sweet. What are you on some kind of quest or something like that? No offense, but that helmet on, you don't really seem like you're, much of a scholar, and you're asking for picture books. So
Kit says, "Oh yeah, I didn't learn to read lots of the big words yet, but my destiny was calling to me, and it is my duty to save people." And he's sort of like reaching for something that sounds really heroic, and he's like, the people in the city are in the hells, and we're going to do justice. And he like holds the book above his head.
God, I love him.
Oh, you are so sweet. I just wish you the best of luck down there. And she bends down and she gives you a little pat on your shoulder, And you are now under the effects of the bless spell for the next 48 hours.
Yes.
Woo.
And Kit's gonna take the book and very carefully tuck it into his bag, and then like, thanks, nice lady, bye. And he's gonna run off
good
after.
luck.
He's gonna run off after Valorant to join him with the weapons, something he actually does understand, or understands better. Like, you hit people with those things; those make sense.
So we're gonna cut over to you know what? Forget. Let me back up. Raman, do you have anything specific you want to do here?
Well, since Raman doesn't know any of you fools or know how well you all are going to prepare, I'm going to prepare some provisions for us in the form of a crowbar, a grappling hook, a couple of ropes, some vials and glass bottles, a shovel, some extra water skins, and a bunch of caltrops.
Okay.
You.
I go ahead and I'm not gonna have. I don't think you'd be able to find enough of these to last forever, but you can take some ropes of fire resist if you like for yourself.
Ropes of fire resist, yes.
Yes.
And take 3 potions of fire resistance as well.
Fantastic. With all of that stuff that I just picked up, I'm going to toss as much of it as I can into a many-handed pouch. And whenever I see you all again on our way to the place, I will give each of us one. So we kind of share all of these resources that I just picked up for us.
Oh, yes. Someone's prepared.
And someone is.
So, creature, are you traveling with Melody? I forgot what your plan was.
I lost Melody because he was kind of freaking out because he didn't know where it was. Plus, it's like the last time he was here, he was with his master, and like so he's getting like sad girl hour flashbacks of them, like you know, like walking down the halls together. So he's in his feels. He's looking up spells that she used to do.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Ooh.
And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and ask you the same. Melody, can you roll a charisma save for me?
Wisdom
Oh
save.
my God. Okay.
Oh, I got a 25.
Okay, great.
I got a nat 20, so 27.
Damn.
Beautiful. That is so perfect.
Damn.
All right, so we're going to go with creature first. As you're kind of having these sad boy hours and kind of reflecting, you know, on some of the times that you had here and just the memories that you have, you remember there's a particular room in the library that your master would go to study in during the short amount of time that you spent here, and you know it's not terribly far from where you're at.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay.
Gonna see if there's still like if the little like graffiti tag is still there on one of the desks.
It is. It is completely
Aw.
unchanged from how you remember it.
Oh.
And actually this is perfect because as you're investigating underneath of this desk, you catch sight of something. It looks like maybe like a little piece of cloth that's just kind of sitting on the floor, like in between 2 of these tables that are next to each other.
Okay. He's just gonna like very fancily like take off the cloth.
Yeah. It's essentially just like it's hideous, but it's like a bandana, and it's just like it's like red camouflage.
Oh my
It's not
God.
great looking.
Oh yeah.
But you have seen this before. It was your master's.
Oh. Oh, he puts it around his head, or maybe his tummy. I don't know. He doesn't know yet. He's gonna try to put it around his head,
Fight mode.
like Rambo mode. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to build you this magic item still, but
Okay.
I'm glad that you looked for it because this has the effect that you and I talked about.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
Creature doesn't know this yet, but you will now have a way of dealing with fire resistance.
Yes. He's like, what a cool thing. He's like trying to like he's like crying. He's all, this is great.
Melody.
Sounds like that's gonna look so great on the cover. Yes.
Melody, we cut to you.
Oh God.
So you're just walking around this library trying to ask if any of these monks have heard of this book before, and every person that you have spoken to, probably 8 or 10 people by this point, nobody recognizes your book.
She's just like holding her book and like, I could have submitted you for entry. Like she's just like, that's so weird. And then she's like gonna go to the publisher's page and then like hold that up and like try to see if anyone recognizes like the publisher.
Okay. As you're doing this, you're standing in front of this half elf monk, and he's just hanging out, having this conversation with you, and you open to that page, and you feel faint and you pass out.
Great, awesome, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fall to the floor.
Okay, cool.
Do you remember the vision that you had?
I think I do. Melody does. Does Kate? That's suspect. Wasn't it like a mountain of books?
Yeah. So essentially, you were just standing in this field, and then this massive mountain formed in front of you. But it was a mountain of earth, but it was also a mountain of books because it turned into a bunch of books. It didn't make any fucking sense to you.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
So you see a similar sight. You were standing in a white field. This is like if the world just disappeared around you and you're just in a boundless white plain. Okay.
Hello?
For miles in every direction, there's nothing. Completely desolate in here with you.
Is this Avernus? Is this where the candles are?
Are these candles?
Is that place so bright?
No, go ahead.
She's just gonna like kind of just like wander until she finds something, or if she sees like anything.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't take you long. You wander around for a minute or two, and in front of you, this just bursting forth from this white plain, this pillar of earth just bursts out of the ground.
Whoa.
And you look around, and your party's with you. Creature's there, Valrin's there, Kit's there, Ramen is there. Even you just met him an hour ago at this point.
I think she like extra stares hard at like Ramen because like that lighting does not do him any favors. I feel like so she's like, oh.
It's like that. It's like when they do the SpongeBob thing where like they hyper focus on
and
it's like super
like it's an actual fucking sponge. It's like that energy.
I forgot I turned my video off.
How dare you, Silsa?
So this pillar of just packed dirt and stone bursts forth out of this void in front of you. And again, all of the people that you know are there. Everybody, players, above table. Your characters don't know where Melody is IRL. Your characters are here, but you don't have any. You're just like featureless, mannequins at this point. There's nothing, no personality or nothing. You're just T-posing in the field.
Creature T-posing in the air.
Yeah.
Creature and Kid just like
and Melody, you hear a voice just from every direction around you. It's loud as fuck. There you are. You finally found me.
Yeah, I did. And yeah. So great to have found you.
Do you know why you're here? Do you know what it is you're looking for?
I'm trying to figure out who published my book so I can talk to them.
And the column in front of you begins to crumble and fall apart. And what is left of it after a moment. Damn it, you all are really like pushing. I got to push out all the pictures here.
Massive pusher.
You said there's no combat, but you definitely are fighting the upload buttons.
Yeah,
Fighting yourself.
and I kind of lied because, well, we'll see.
Oh.
So this massive, you can't tell if it's it's a
shit.
bear or it's a bull or it's made of stone. It's made of grass, leaves. This is all
love
that's
him.
remaining
Whoa.
of the pillar.
I want to hug him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fun.
I 1000%. I think at this point she would just like look at him and be like,
Oh,
"Are you
damn.
one of Creature's friends? Do you know Nancy?" Like,
No, I don't know Nancy, although it was very funny. I've been watching you.
watching
And
me.
at this point, it is obvious to you that this beast is speaking to you.
Right, but she's just like, "You watching me? How?"
I'm not watching you like, look, don't make this weird. I'm just trying to say, you're getting into some interesting things, and I think that I might be able to help you.
Oh, that's really nice of you. Okay, thank you.
I feel like I should be transparent. My name is Parthenon. My name is Parthenon, voice of the mountain. You may call me.
Okay.
I, to your understanding, I mean, what is your understanding of the magic that you have? How do you think that that's? And he kind of, this beast kind of just looks like, explain yourself to me.
I just want to be like the aliens meme from like History Channel, and she's like midi-chlorians. But I won't. She's like, so I wanted to be a cleric, and I got your book. I got this book, so I could learn how to be a great cleric, and I've been using it, and it's been pretty helpful. I wish I could heal a little bit better, but I'm getting there.
You know, you're a fast learner. You've been able to do some very interesting things just in the short time I've been watching you. The magic that you've been able to pull out, I didn't think that I had that kind of power that I could just siphon off to you. It's incredible. Oh,
Huh?
I should clarify. I'm not a god. You're not really a cleric. You're not praying to me.
But I'm doing what the book says, and
No, and you're doing a great job. You're great at it, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I'm not actually a god, so you're not. This isn't divine power that you have. It is extremely powerful magic that you have. And if you're willing to keep, going down that road, increasing, your own strength, your own abilities, you'll be able to do some miraculous things.
she's 1000% looks like the confused math lady right now. And like she's like, but the book, it says I'm a cleric. Like,
And this
if I'm not a
humongous
cleric,
beast just
am
like
I?
pinches the bridge of its nose and goes, okay. Well, you know what? We'll worry about the details later. This is a simple yes or no. Do you want to be stronger or not?
Oh yeah.
Then prove it. I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh
Shit.
shit.
Oh fuck.
Fight,
Uh,
fight,
Can you
fight,
bring up the
fight.
initiative tracker?
Oh yes,
Oh,
I have things I have to do for that. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This is gonna fucking suck.
Let me drop the token.
Oh,
for
I'm
this.
motivated.
I do not.
Okay,
have
let's fucking
No.
get
control
this
of mine.
bread, bro.
Oh god,
Ooh.
I hope she goes last in initiative.
Ooh, I got 8.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yep, I will fix everybody's permissions. For those of you that aren't working, Jay, you should be good to go.
Woo.
Creature got an 8.
Yeah,
Ah, shit, here we go again.
let me see. Did that work?
I
Yeah,
got 13. Oh god, fucking Kit.
I didn't.
Damn,
I
Kit.
didn't fix the pairing, but I got an 8.
Yeah, there are two kinds of initiative rolls right now.
All right. All right.
Overachievers.
Ramen, what did you get?
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Let's get this bread.
Do you have a what's your dex?
Doesn't even go here.
0.
Okay. Creature, what did you get?
An 8.
What is your dex score?
My dex is a 17.
That
Bro.
is higher than Valorant, I'm assuming. Melody, what did you get?
13.
Okay.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fine.
So this massive
No.
bear turtle mountain creature in front of you is about 16 feet tall at this point. Again, you're in a featureless white void. There's nothing for miles.
We're in a simulation.
And we're
It's
gonna
the
start.
fucking Matrix right here.
We're gonna start with him.
What's your Matrix?
He reaches down to this pile of to this just white surface below him, and it turns into stone in front of him. And it is going to pick up a large rock and toss it directly at you.
Awesome.
Oh, does a 24 hit?
No, it sure
No,
does.
no, okay.
I can't even do like a deck save for that or anything.
I made an attack roll, so
Projectile.
That's still stupid. I'm just
Cope.
kidding.
that's gonna be
You're like, the rules are stupid.
+5. Let me do that again. Okay.
That's gonna turn me into
That's
stone.
11 points of bludgeoning damage as this
Oh god.
fucking stone just crashes right into you.
Oh, she's looking so great.
If you want the strength that I have to offer you, little one, you're going to need to show me that you deserve it.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that's its turn. So
Okay.
we're going to go to, I don't know, who the hell's next? Kit, you're up.
Okay.
Kit, again, you're not the Kit that you understand right now. You're an NPC living in this dimension.
He's so
But-
excited.
But your script tells you enough. Okay, one of my friends is in danger.
Well, this thing's large, so it's only fair that I fight on a level field. So I'm going to rage.
Of course.
Yes.
Please make me size large.
Large boy.
Large boy.
Yeah. For those watching who have not heard of this before, namely literally everyone.
Yeah,
on the stream.
explain from front to end what you're doing here. You're a 2-foot tall bunny.
Yes, Kid
Oh,
stands there as his little small rabbit self and just sort of begins to sort of shake as he just sort of begins to slowly grow. His arms stretch out, his ears grow. He grows a long tail. You can hear bones cracking and stretching as he becomes this massive, I think he's size large, so like 15 feet tall or something like that in that neighborhood.
Yeah, like 12, 14 feet tall.
Yeah,
somewhere
12,
in that-
14. Yeah, stretches from his normal 2-foot frame to roughly the 14-ish feet tall. Giant, monstrous looking rabbit with a giant glowing blue sword. And will just instantly close in on the this dude and reckless attack and begin throwing hands.
Let's do it. While I figure out how much HP
Oh,
this thing
wow.
has.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Woo!
Literally
Yeah.
both
Let's
sides of the
go.
gamut.
Yeah, I rolled with advantage. I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Amazing.
It really do be like that. It really do be like that. Okay, pathetic damage. That's how those crits be. Yeah. 10 damage,
All right.
and then I'm gonna do it again.
That,
22
that is a hit.
Yes.
The lucky number is 17.
and 12 damage. Please observe that my normal hit did more damage than my critical hit.
All right. Just to clarify, is this a magical weapon?
This is not. This is just a longsword. I don't
Okay.
think it's his special longsword, but I don't think we
Yeah.
agreed it was magical. I think it was just a normal
So
sword.
this is going to be half damage from that attack.
Okay, so that was 22 damage in total, so 11 it will have taken in total from me.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's
I don't
all
think
I've
you
got.
can do anything else on your turn.
That's all I've got, but it is under the effects of Slasher now, so its movement is reduced by 10.
Perfect.
Oh, and because I have Slasher, when I score a critical hit, it is grievously wounded and it has disadvantage on all attack rolls. Get fucking
Hey.
bodied.
Hell yeah. Melody, it's your turn.
Ooh, yes,
You
let's
missed.
go.
Ramen was at the bottom, but he had a 20. He probably should be next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did. You're right. I didn't do that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Got you.
There we go. Ramen, you're next.
All right. Ramen is gonna reach out his quarterstaff and just toss out a lightning bolt at this big boy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So yeah, you're
What
going
is
to
that?
need to make a dex save.
Okay. What is your DC?
DC is rolling 14.
That is a 13.
Fantastic.
And
Alright.
it is not resistant to lightning damage, so that's gonna hit for full.
Fantastic. So here is damage, 8d6. That'd be 22 damage.
Hell yeah. I
Yeah.
love it.
Fantastic.
Anything else for you?
Um,
Well, how are you? I mean, explain what your like spell casting looks like. None of these
true,
people
yeah.
have seen you fight before, although the only one who's going to
Yes.
remember that after this conversation is Melody.
She doesn't
Um,
die.
So I guess in this case, you wouldn't have seen me cast anything other than lightning damage, so it would just make sense. But like as I raise my staff, you can hear this crackling and arcing between the folds of my staff. And you can kind of see this little bit of electricity like crackle around my body as I push my staff forward. And then this lightning bolt just fires out from the end of it.
Yeah.
Kind of swerving around all of you since I'm in the back there.
Yeah, and it smashes into its like chest shoulder area, and it reels back, and it just starts laughing at you like, ah, wonderful, keep it going. This is good. I'm just loving the energy here. Melody, what you doing?
Just like how Melody would be, I am like panicking, trying to figure out what best to use, and she's like gonna be like trying to think of all her spells that she's used, and she can't remember her notes from like the last battle, so she's just gonna go with what she knows usually works, and she's gonna cast a guiding bolt.
Hit it.
See? Oh fuck. Okay, that's almost a nat one. It's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Yes. So that is 13 bludgeoning damage. I think that's a
Force damage.
Force damage.
Is it
Yeah, that's force.
I don't know. Okay.
Wonderful.
you.
I know DM like on Mondays.
Anything else? You still have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything else?
Let me look real quick. Can I see what else
Oh,
I
are you
got?
all 5 now? Yeah, you get 2 shots.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're level
You
5.
do.
Yeah. 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 Here.
Wait, what? No, I can't.
Yes, you can. Here. Look. So it'll be 2.
Yeah,
You played a monk before. This should not be that confusing.
I don't.
She also forgot that it's not an actual guiding bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? still piecing this all together myself. I'm like, okay, so which spell is it? Now I know.
You did great.
It all comes together.
You have a second. You have a second beam.
Oh, sweet God.
Double tap.
Hi. All right, so guys, I've rolled damage for this attack for this one, the second beam as well.
You gotta hit it.
Yeah, roll,
You
yeah,
get-
you gotta roll to
You
hit.
get multiple attacks. You don't
I
do.
play Warlock. I don't know.
Good. Yeah, there you go.
24.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
hit.
There we go.
let's go. Damn.
Yes, 14.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Now you're a warlock.
Let's go.
You've
Now we're
used-
cooking. Yeah.
You've used
I already
the
talked about it.
warlock spell. You now know everything about this class.
That's it. That's the staple, right?
I'm a cleric. I don't know what you're talking about.
So anyway, I started blasting.
All right. Next up, we got creature. Valorant, you're on deck.
Creature. This is not actually creature, right? But it is creature.
It's creature. You're not gonna remember anything that happened here. The only
Okay, but
person who's
creature-
gonna walk out of this with any memory of it is Melody.
Okay. So creature is just gonna look at the bear and be like, "Hey, it's Fat Bear Week," and he's gonna conjure two other bears.
Yes.
Oh, I have to
Oh
find a
fuck! Is
token
this,
for that.
is this 747? Are we fucked?
Yeah, it's 747, bro.
747 is your patron. We're totally screwed.
No, they're fucked.
We have 128
Yes.
and 435 trying to,
All right.
kind of
That's-
dethrone.
Coming back with Thug Final.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you. I want to see if you have control of these. See if you can move those.
I only have my actual roll 20 that's open. It's like in the other room right now.
Oh, all right. Let me
So
give
it would have to be
Melody-
Kate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh wait,
It's fine.
can I move it? I think I can move it. Sorry. Oh, I can move them. Yes.
Yeah, I just went ahead and give Melody control for all your tokens.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Ugh. Okay. Yes. And they're gonna attack.
Do it.
Do you want me to roll a separate initiative or just like clump it
They
together?
can go after you. I don't care.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but they're gonna maul. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. See. First attack is going to be a dirty 20. And that's going to hit for 8 piercing damage. Ah. Little bite. Ah.
Okay.
And another attack with the claws for that guy. And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay,
That is
gonna
the
be-
lucky number.
Nice.
Yay. 11 slashing
Okay.
Damn.
claws. That's for one endem. The other one's
So what
gonna
is
be the
that?
same
That's
thing.
5 rounded down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, these are resistant to non-magical slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Cool. Good thing I have all this magical damage.
Yes.
It's fine barb life. Just hit it till it stops moving. It's very simple.
Right.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Okay, that one hits again with a 26.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Or no, 24. But that's gonna be another 8 piercing and
Okay.
that one. Yeah, that one failed.
That one failed.
Last.
So yeah, Parthenon is just laughing at these monsters attacking him. You all are attacking him. He's having the time of his life.
747, such a dick.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Valorant, you're up.
Okay, so my interpretation of this whole thing is that this is a simulation and it's only got melody in it, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Your character is not here, Your character's body is here.
My interpretation is that this is Melody's concept of our characters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to Melody
Yes.
and place my hand on her shoulder and be like, I'm casting heroism. And then I'm going to run in. I'm going to run up to
Yes.
this creature, and I'm just going to ready my. I mean, I'm out of actions, but I'm ready with my shield, so I'm bracing for impact.
Yes.
Oh, also Hunter's Mark. There we go. So
Yes.
that's my turn.
Those are 2 leveled spells.
Action and bonus action.
Heroism is a leveled spell.
Oh
Hunter's
wait,
Mark is a leveled spell.
are they? Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
no,
it's
that's
a little known
no.
rule, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll fuck the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Forgot about that. And I'm just gonna go back to T-posing.
Listen,
Can
if
you
this
mind-
is Melody's interpretation of Valorant, then your shirt is just not there.
Oh, and like some reason he also has like Fabio hair.
Yeah.
Like in the wind.
He's sweating.
Yeah.
Got a glorious
Listening on
mane.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I love this. Go ahead.
What's going on?
Can you post heroism in the chat so
Oh, yeah,
Melody
yeah.
and I know what that does?
Oh yeah, sorry. Basically,
Like I
Yeah,
haven't played
I
a
totally
paladin
know what that
before for a
does,
year and a
yeah.
half.
It's a tragically underused spell.
temporary hit points, and I think after every turn they get those temporary hit points back.
Yeah.
So
Immune to frightening, and they earn that temp HP at the start of every turn.
Oh fuck yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a beautiful defensive buff.
mhm.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Be ready. Be ready for that kit, because that's definitely coming your way in the future. It just felt right to do it this way, though.
I love it.
Of course.
I love that.
Yep, but that's my turn.
All right. It is big, scary monster mountain
Mm-hmm.
earth bear turn. So he's gonna make.
Brief reminder: he has disadvantage on all attack rolls. Because
Yes,
of my
thank you.
signature. Yeah.
Thank you. So
Save a life.
So he's going to make 3 attacks, but I'm gonna break them up. So it's gonna first attack. I don't know which bear is what. This bear on the left here. +5 does an 18 hit.
Oh,
Not left bear.
an 18 does.
All right.
That's very bad.
8 + 10, 18 points of bludgeoning damage as it smacks the fuck out of this bear.
Damn.
No. 18.
You know what? It's not going to make 3 attacks. It's going to make 2 attacks, and that's going to do something spicy.
There's like a whole lot. Maybe 3 attacks didn't sound so bad, actually.
All right, we're going to attack the second bear with this one. It's basically just going to like bring its hands down and smack at either one.
Bear on bear violence.
Yeah. Does a 13 hit?
13 hits.
Okay, so it manages to connect with both of the bears that you attacked it with. 7 + 3 + 5, 18, 15 damage from the second one.
15.
Yep. And then it is going to sink down into this white void as this earth and stone that it's made of just collapses down, and it bursts up from the ground over here. A few seconds later, everybody within 5 feet. So Valrin, Melody, Creature, you're not on the ground, so this is fine. And so Valrin, Melody, and the second bear over here, can you all make Constitution saves, please,
Oh, okay.
to see if you're knocked prone?
God, I love burrowing options. They're so cool.
10.
I got 3.
What about our bear friend? Is he good or is he in trouble?
Sorry. What's it? Let's see what it. Sorry.
Con.
Okay. Let's see. 11.
11. All right. As this thing bursts forth from the ground from you, the stone, and again this white flat surface around you, everything is just shaking. All 3 of you are knocked prone, and you're all going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from that.
Oof.
Remember your temp
No.
HP, Melody.
Oh, right.
It'll tank some of that.
How much damage? Sorry.
How many HP?
That is 6.
6. Okay.
And that's the end of its turn. So we're back up top to Kit.
Okay, well, second verse, same as the first, more wanton violence.
Yes.
I
Violence.
am, so because I am Lord, my arms are long, so I have 10-foot range on my great sword, or longsword even. So I'm just gonna stay exactly where I am and keep stabbing this man, so. 19?
Hits.
Oh, damn, kind of popped off 14 damage, there we go.
Okay.
I'll do it
Again,
again.
it does have resistance, so it's
That's
you know,
fine. And
Another
another
nat
natural
20.
20.
Hey.
This one was
damn,
good.
bro.
17 for this one. So 8 damage after
8,
resistance.
thank you.
Yeah.
Trying to do the math is impossible.
Right. Yeah. So 7 and 8. So I did 15 overall. We take those and
Yeah.
disadvantage on his shits again.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, as you hit him, you're knocking off these pieces of stone. You're knocking off these huge clumps of dirt and leaves that are just falling to the ground and instantly disappearing.
Yeah. So a kit just whacks him twice and then returns to T-pose.
Yes.
I like to imagine this is like a Kingdom Hearts situation where it's the power
Oh,
of
yeah.
friendship has
Yes.
brought your friends in here. Like
1,000%.
1,000%. Yeah.
This is payback for the Keyblade.
Get it out, boy.
All right, who's next? Ramen, you're up next.
I place one reaction face down and end my turn. And Barb Life is simple. I ain't gotta worry about spells or nothing.
So I want to do something fun.
We
And I
love
hope-
things that are fun.
I hope I can do it.
Yes.
I hope I can do both of these spells in one turn. I'm gonna cast haste on Melody.
Okay.
Hey, get
Uh,
it.
So she is within 30 feet. Yep. Until the spell ends, you have double your movement speed. You get +2 to AC and advantage on dexterity saving throws. You also gain an additional action on your turn. This action can be used only to take the attack action, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Melody, because we're in a weird pseudo dream sequence that's special for you, I will let you take your extra attack for your guiding bolt if you want to do that.
You.
So you try.
You said you wanted to do 2 things though.
Yeah. And then I want to run
You have a lot of buffs.
behind her, I guess, and then tap her on the shoulder, and I'm gonna cast Dragon Breath on her as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
So-
level spell.
Dragon breath.
You can't do that.
No.
What do you mean
That's
level
real
spell?
cool.
It is not a cantrip.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
if you cast a spell as a bonus action, then the only thing you can do is another cantrip. You can't do another spell that takes a slot.
Okay,
Yeah, basically.
in that case,
So you can decide. I mean, if you'd rather give Dragon's Breath or give haste, it's up to you.
I will go with haste. I will keep my happy ass back here, and I'll just do Ray of Frost then.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I will do ranged spell attack. So there's my D20 plus whatever +6 modifier. Geez,
Oh yeah, that hits.
hell yeah. Maybe 1d8. Yeah.
It should be 2d8 because you're level 5.
Aha. So the first one was a 1. That's good. The second one is also a 1. 2 damage. Oh boy.
You almost missed, but you did clip one of its like antlers. So you did hit
Yeah. Enjoy your cold antler, mister.
it.
Amazing.
Perfect. All right. All right, let's keep moving. Melody, it's your turn. You are hasted.
Yes.
And
God.
you're watching your friends quickly rally to protect you in a situation that would be very bad otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's like, thanks, guys. But like, and then she's hasted. Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna cast her guiding bolt again because it worked.
Keep shooting.
That's gonna be her logic.
Yeah. Just start blasting.
21.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so that is
2 beams though. So
yes. I get
3 beams because you're hasted.
3 beams.
3 beams.
3 beams.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank you.
That won't work.
16.
That won't work normally because we'll specify weapon attacks. But
Right,
fuck
but
it.
this one's different. Thank
But
you.
you're in a dream.
But I'm in a dream, and I'm also very high.
Something, something, power, friendship, something, darkness, hearts.
Exactly. 16. I don't think that hits.
That is a miss.
Yeah, because that's what 17's the magic number.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that was almost so bad. 23.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And
So
that is
So that's
10
2 hits
damage.
out of 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
So
10
total
total.
16. 16 total. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, you hit it right in the shoulder, and then like in the torso, and these huge pieces of stone just fall off of it.
Excellent.
It's just roaring and having the time of its life. Who's
Little
next?
masochist. I love him.
It's
Creature.
Creature. What's Creature gonna do? Creature is going to just just get basically Creature is gonna go ahead and give Melody come over here and give Melody the help action.
Okay.
And then the bears are gonna clobber.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. All right. So that first one, the first attack for the first bear is a miss, and the second one is a hit.
Okay.
And that is going to be for 11 slashing.
So 5.
Hmm.
Okay.
And
You all are putting a hurting on this creature.
ooh, that one.
Nice.
The next one, the other one to like north of him, crit failed. The first one,
Woof.
woof. And then the second one, the second one is a hit for sure. 23, and that is going to be another 11 slashing.
Bro.
These bears are fucking worth, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're putting in some work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right. Valorant, we're back up to you.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I cast heroism. I'm running toward. Melody, don't forget to fix your 10 hit points to 2 again.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yep. So did the heroism, and I'm running towards this giant creature, and I'm going to do my vow of enmity on it, so that
Yes.
here we go. As a bonus action, blah blah blah. I get advantage on it. That's all that matters for the next minute. It's not a concentration, so that's good. And then I'm going to pull out my sword and be like, I will vanquish you, and then go and attack it.
Yeah.
Be the anime pro tag we need.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play my character through the lens of
Through the anime lens.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can just hear You Say Run playing, echoing throughout this white field.
Okay.
Yeah, every time one of you moves or dodges, like the whole world is like shaking around you, and there's like this fucking like anime lines flying at you. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dog
Like
and
I'm-
attack, and the Ultra Instinct theme starts
Yeah.
playing.
I'm swinging my sword, but it's in slow motion, but it has the fast moving lines behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first attack with advantage, they were both 11s, so that does not hit.
Shit.
Woof.
Yeah. So I will take my sword and swipe the other way, and let's roll with advantage. That's much easier. Does a 23 hit?
It sure does.
Yes. All right, so I will do slashing damage, which is a total of 4, plus I'm going to use divine smite.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
total or
No,
four?
sorry,
Half.
4 is the base,
Right.
and then I have to do.
So that's 2 total then, because it's halved.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And that was slashing damage. And now I need to roll 2d8 because they don't have a good way to deal
hello,
with that
Lucy.
here. So add on 6 damage and have that to. Well, that's radiant damage.
That's that one's not halved, so that is a
Nice.
big hit. Yeah, your first hit misses, your second hit collides, and you just knock off like half of its hand goes flying. It just turns into these like errant stones and like pieces of
Shit.
trees and shit that just go flying off in the random direction.
Yeah.
It does like that slow motion, like everything is wiggling as I'm like, I have the sword up, and you just see all this shit flying off.
Oh, you do the
Yep.
pose.
Yes.
And it is going to use a reaction on you, Valrin, to
Ooh.
backhand you with its other hand.
He has disadvantage because of my crit.
Perfect, because the first one was a 4, so let's see if we can make that work worse. We missed.
I block it with my shield.
Yeah, you'll fish for the nat 1.
I block it, and it makes me slide out of the way.
Oh, so cool.
And it is Big Boy's turn again. Melody, you're first with this one.
Still
As it
has disadvantage.
reaches down. Does a 14 hit?
Yep, that's my AC.
Damn it.
Which it only has one hand left, so it's only
Wait,
going to
you
make
have
one
plus
attack.
two?
Wait, no, I have +2 to AC.
Oh shit,
so no.
haste. Yeah, haste.
Yeah, because you're
So,
hasted.
yeah, so
So
no, it
it-
doesn't.
It swings down,
Let's go.
and you're like you can feel the air like grazing your face as you back up out of the way of this thing.
As it's coming down, she
Also
does
an
like the
anime pro
little
tag.
the teleport away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking Dragon Ball Z, just like
There's just
after
after
image.
That's perfect. I love that.
Oh my
Uh,
god, dude.
Melody just adjusts her glasses and then does her attack.
Yes.
All right, it does get 3 attacks, so it's gonna attack you
fuck.
again with the same hand. But it's gonna turn around and try to swat at creature this time because you're right next to it, and it's just gonna do this backhand thing and go swinging wildly. That's also at disadvantage.
Yeah. All attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
All right, well, next turn, Kit, you're up.
Yes, let's go. Listen, I didn't build as a defender, but I apparently am. Okay, now I'm gonna do something shocking. Nobody would have expected this, but I'm gonna stab it twice.
Oh, okay.
No.
18 and 24.
Yeah, those both hit.
I'm
At least
surprised
it's
you
not a
didn't crit
crit for
again.
one, right? Honestly. 11 for the
Damn.
first one, so 5.
Mhm. Okay.
And 10 for the next one, so also 5.
Okay.
And I place one stab face down and end my turn.
And it just roars again, just loudly at all of you. Ramen, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shatter on it.
Shit.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. A creature made of
Shatter.
inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. You're gonna make a
Oh,
Constitution save.
shit.
That's a natural 1.
Let's
Fantastic.
go.
Don't get fucked 747.
Give it to him.
So that is 3d8. That is 1 hit. Do I roll that twice? Since you crit failed, or what?
I don't know. I haven't fucked with any of that 1D&D shit, so no. But 11 damage is still a lot.
Right.
Honestly.
So I know this is thunder damage, but
Well, luckily for you that this creature has vulnerability to thunder
I know,
damage.
just-
Yes.
I was just gonna say I want like this casting. I want to pour from the end of my staff like this crackling electrical energy into my hand, and as it glows there, I crush it, and that's when he like pops.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All of
And-
my casting looks electric.
And it
Yeah.
it pops. It explodes in every direction. These massive pieces of stone and earth and trees, they just burst forth in every direction.
Is he dead?
But then they stop moving and they start spinning in this like
Hmm.
tornado situation. And in the center of this is this glowing green, like heart, basically. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn. I don't think there's anything else cool I can do.
Good shit.
Perfect.
But I will take it.
That is that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
It took me 2 turns. Damage.
Yeah, that was a very, very good hit.
Yeah.
And that brings
Yeah.
us to Melody.
Okay, Melody.
All right.
How are you feeling right now? What's going through
She's
your
so
head?
She's so fucking confused right now. Because she's just like, if I'm not a cleric, why can't I cast Guiding Bolt? Like, she just does not.
She's like all hung up on
She
that.
does not understand.
Power of not a god and anime on her side.
Exactly. But I also think that she just like assumes everyone is acting exactly how she imagines them. So like to her, that like all her friends are actually there. So like she does not understand what's happening at all. She is so dumb. Love her.
Gang, gang.
-1 modifier thing.
Hey.
I'm trying to figure out what she would do when she sees like this glowing heart. Gosh, she just would want to touch it.
Touch the
Oh,
heart. touch it.
yeah. Can I touch the heart? Can I just boob it?
Make a charisma save.
Yes.
Yes.
Touch it. Touch the thing.
Touch.
Touch the butt.
Oh God. 17.
As you touch it, everything stops. All of the stuff, you walk into the center of this hurricane and you just reach out and touch this thing, and all of the stones and trees and things just fall. Your friends disappear. The only thing that's left is you and this heart. We are out of initiative, so let me close that.
Oh yeah.
You have a heart.
And I have hopefully my last picture for tonight.
Okay.
He's like, when will I get
I'm
a
all-
brain?
I'm all, okay, Tin Man. When will I get a brain?
So this
Yeah.
this heart, this stone in the middle shifts, and all of this sand and stones and debris and
Yes.
stuff just starts spinning around it and swirling. And after a few seconds, this massive, like 10-foot tall humanoid form carrying all of these lanterns and stuff on its back. Don't look at the picture necessarily. All of the flames are green and not orange, but you get it. And it looks down at you, Melody.
Yes.
She's like, hi.
I am very proud of you.
Thank you.
You have
Thanks.
proven yourself worthy. There are some things that we probably need to talk about. We'll get to all that.
Okay.
For now, just I suppose the word is keep the faith. Believe in
I can do
yourself.
that. Yeah.
I have some gifts to you. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get them to you. This is a kind of a confusing space that we're in, but
Uh-huh.
I've got your back.
Okay. What? You were the bear, right? No.
That wasn't
Yeah.
I was hoping that was obvious.
Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure I knew like that I got your name right. You know.
Yeah. No,
Like,
same name.
yeah.
Parthenon,
Okay,
voice
cool.
of the mountain.
Parthenon. Okay. Cool. All right. Just want to make sure.
You are capable of a great deal, and I hope that you can stay positive in the days to come. You're all goofing off, and I'm being serious over here.
I'm sorry. Just look at what fucking
You look at it.
You fucking asshole.
look at
Expect
it.
us to stay serious when we see this.
Look at
Like,
If yeah,
Look at it.
that's it. You broke me.
mission accomplished. Break the DM.
Oh, now we need to give Valrin a wig like that, bro.
Yes. Good luck getting it on him IRL, but
Sorry to like derail this, but like
Sorry,
I
no,
was-
you're not.
But I
thought
died.
about, like,
I I couldn't.
how you can't see his eyes when he's wearing his helmet, and like I was going through the different hair options, like I don't want them to see his eyes because I don't want to know what his eyes look like either.
That's gonna be the big reveal at the end.
It's got these. They got these like big like
Lashes.
Patrick lashes.
As all of this Melody, as all of the you're reminded of like the funny and fun moments that you've had with these strangers over the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of wild shit. There's been a bunch of people that have kind of come and gone, but you know, you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation, but you have support. Someone's looking out for you.
Yeah.
And with that, the whole world just turns to white and it ends. And you wake up on the floor of this library.
That was so weird. I need to stop like eating those good berries that creature gives me. She's like, I can't wait to tell everyone I met my god. His name's Parthenon. God, part of me wants her to get the name wrong every time. It's like, it's Parmesan.
It's like Parthenats.
Yeah.
It's called Hectagon.
It's Papa
It's a
John.
it's poppin' lockin'.
It's
Yes.
Portsmouth.
It's
All
Peter
right.
Pan.
So we can do this a couple of ways. We can RP out a little shopping thing for the next 30 minutes or so and then probably call it, I guess. Because the stuff that I have next for y'all is I don't necessarily want to do that, or at least not all of it tonight, because it'll be next steps. So what do you all want to do? We can also do it over text. You can just say, hey, these are some things that I'm looking for. I can generate a shopping list.
Yeah, I'm terrible at doing the shopping. So like I mentioned, I have the idea of what I want, but I also don't know how much 1,000 gold will get me because this is like the most money I've ever had. So
Yeah.
I outside of that, like again, I'm going on the offensive, or at least want to be prepared for fighting, and then I'm going to be reading up on demons and devils because that's what makes sense for my character. Like I should already have known this stuff, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what your character would know is like stuff that you learned in training from these other
Mhm.
knights, and
Yeah.
you know, you've probably killed a couple of fiends. You know that you've killed a couple of fiends because you've done it around these guys. But
Right.
Very good
the
at it.
research that yeah, exactly. You're very good at it. But this kind of research is going to teach you things you would have never learned. It
Right.
will
Yeah.
teach you what they're weak at, what
Mhm.
they're strong at.
Right.
You know, with caveat that look, this may not be entirely accurate, right?
Right.
The map
Yeah.
that we were given is not. It was we were told that it was created by somebody who lost their mind doing it. So take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I'm not planning on like trying to min max with all of the spells and stuff that I'm taking, but I am going to be like, well, like, you know, radiant damage is pretty good in almost all cases. So I'll try and lean towards that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And
Cool.
if like
Yep.
if Preacher sees anybody studying that shit, he would also try to study it as well. Like, you know, he'll just like perch on somebody and like
He can
accidentally
perch
learn
on
it.
he can perch on Kit's shoulder while he's reading his storybook.
Yes, yes.
And creature,
That
you already
will-
know a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
So
this is
he's just kind of like,
It's
what are
really
y'all
hard.
learning?
It's really hard being a DM who has investigated demon lore because it's really cool, and also playing a dumbass who would not know this stuff.
all right.
That's
Well,
why you just have to be a
I-
dumbass all around.
I guess the best thing to do is I will put together a little shopping thing and we'll kind of time skip it. You can all do it out of character and we'll just move on to the next part. Everybody take a long rest as you
Yeah.
spend the night here doing some research.
Damn, the only thing I spent that fight was a rage. I was on fire.
Yes.
Could we also take another level?
You can take another level.
Yes.
Work, guys.
Yes.
Oh, now I have
Level
my now I have
6?
my bullshit.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Oh,
get this bread,
shit.
bro. Let's get this bread.
You're about to regret this, Matt.
Well, I was gonna have to give it to you eventually. I didn't think you were gonna be fighting every demon in hell at level 5.
Yeah, you know what? Based on your all's performance, you guys lost a level. Go ahead, downgrade back down to 4.
Yeah, go back to
I
level
want-
4. Luke,
I want
drop your extra attack.
everybody but Kit to level up.
Yeah, Kit, go back to level 4. You don't need that extra attack.
All right, so I think we should call it there for tonight, y'all. We'll call it, have a short session. We had a fun fight that was, at least hopefully was fun. I don't know. I
was
will
great.
put together a little shopping list for you all and try not to completely run you out of money.
Yeah, I'll DM you with the 1 or 2 ideas I have, and we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
D, don't let me forget I owe Creature a customized magic item. Yeah.
how many shops are gonna be in hell? Like,
Also
Well,
true.
69.
You don't know is the thing.
right?
Like,
Because
it's a battlefield.
It is a battlefield, but it's not
yeah.
only a battlefield. People live there. I mean, demons live there. Devils live there. There are any number of creatures that are going to try to take advantage of you.
Well, I mean, out of character, we'll probably find some cool shit on a dead guy while we're there. It's a battlefield, but
Yeah.
like,
It is a lot more than a battlefield.
yeah,
But we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it.
yeah,
I'm
right.
Super excited to see like Ramoon in play. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. The lightning bolt and the shatter, good shit so far.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the crew, by the way.
Yeah.
That is peak ramen. That was all of my top level spells. That's
Yep.
the best I can do.
Love it.
it's all downhill from here, baby. Well,
Yup.
a little. He hit level
I mean,
6, so maybe a little.
Look, that's some full on wizard shit. You got a lightning bolt. You got a
Yeah.
haste. You got
Honestly,
you exploit the damage vulnerability. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
I saw
If
haste and-
freeze will kill me, but like
yeah, I saw
Yeah.
haste and lightning bolt, and I'm like, lit. We have a wizard.
Should probably stop the stream now.